Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about 6 ways of building self-esteem. And self-esteem is an opinion we have about ourselves. It's just what you think about yourself, what you know about yourself, or what you learn from others. As we interact with people, we get to know more about ourselves. So that perception that you have about yourself is a self-esteem. Now, when you have a very low self-esteem, you can affect your mind. It can affect you mentally. It can affect the way you interact with people. It can affect the way you talk with other people, or the way you think even about other people. So it's upon you to determine which kind of a life you want to live. And then low self-esteem can make you see yourself or your life in a negative or a very critical way. So anything that comes on your way, you will not be able to handle it because you have a very low self-esteem. But when you have a high self-esteem, you'll be able to manage yourself. You'll be able to tackle anything that comes on your way. But when your self-esteem is low, you cannot handle everything because you think that you are not able to. Now, then this drives us to the 6 ways that we can boost our self-esteem, because it's us to work on ourselves. It's not others to help us, to make us position ourselves. Self-esteem is not something that you can rate. You cannot tell someone that your self-esteem is at a certain percentage. So it's upon you to determine the kind of a life that you want to live. Now, the first thing that I can say is that you have to identify the negative beliefs. What is that negative thing that you think about yourself? You have to look at it and know the things that you negate in your life. This will help you to work on them one by one and be able to come out of all those things. So it's upon you to look to see these things that make you to look down upon yourself. Identify each of them and find a way that you can challenge them. If you know the things that make you feel or look down upon yourself, you have to identify them. You can write them down, then write the things that will help you come out of these challenges, or come out of these problems. So it's upon you to determine the things that makes you to look down upon yourself and the things that help you to solve the problems that make you to look down upon yourself. So you have to write them down on a paper or a diary, then write a solution to that problem. Another thing is recognize what you are good at. If you're good at dancing, you have to recognize that you're good at dancing or cooking or singing. Then, each one of us loves doing what we enjoy most. So, and you won't enjoy something that you're not good at. You will enjoy what you are good at. So, if you are good at cooking, do these things frequently. When you do them frequently, it will help you grow your self-esteem. Because the more you become successful in what you're doing, the more you trust yourself, the more you look at yourself in a positive way. If you can dance well, just have time and dance as much as you can. Just have time to cook that food that you know you can cook it best. Those things will help you grow your self-esteem. Everybody, as I said, enjoys that thing that they do. So the more you do things that you enjoy, the more you grow your self-esteem. And then the third thing is that you have to build a positive relationship. For you to grow, you have to work with people who makes you to feel positive. You don't have to work with people that who tells you negative things about yourself. You need people who will make you to grow. People who will tell you anything positive about you. People who will make you to learn the things that you're good at. People who will make you to enjoy your time with them. So these people who makes you to feel down upon yourself, or they hurt you anytime they talk, you have to limit your time with these people. You have to let these people go. And then you don't have to keep quiet. As long as you still with those people who tells you negative about them, let them know your feelings. You cannot be hurt and then you keep quiet. Just let these people know your feelings so that they can be able to learn. Those who will stick around you will be positive, and those who will have to leave, they leave. It's upon you to determine the people who will surround you, or people whom you will work with. So those people who are positive towards you and they make you to feel good, stick to those people. But if anyone hurts you or makes you to feel so low, consider letting the friendship go. It's not all about making them happy, yet you are hurt. You have to let these people know that you are hurt. Let them know that you're not happy when you are around them. And just let them go. If they are ready to change and stick with you, well and good. Let them change. Let them stick to you. Let them make you positive. But if they cannot, let them leave. When you meet those people whose words are always negative, they'll keep on making your self-esteem to go low every day. But those people whose words encourage you to move on, these are the people who will help you to grow your self-esteem. So it's upon you to determine which people will you be around them, which people will you let them go. You have to know the kinds of friends that you are working with. You have to know the hearts of these friends. What do they think about you? Are their words hurting you? Are they making you to feel so low about yourself? Are they making you to feel that you can do it in life? If there is a situation that you are facing and there is someone who is encouraging you to keep on moving, then that means that person is a friend who wants you to grow with. But if there is a person who makes you to feel that you're not able to handle those situations, you cannot tackle them, then this person is not a good friend. In fact, these are the people who will make you these are the people who will drain you physically, mentally, and you'll have to let them go. Then, another thing, be kind to yourself. When you're feeling so low that you feel like you can hurt yourself, you have to be kind to yourself. Think about those words that you could tell someone who is in the same situation. If someone would be facing the same situation that you're facing, what would you tell this person? You know, in life we are good in advising other people when they're facing problems, but we cannot advise ourselves. So it is high time that you think about those words that you would use to advise someone to come out of the situation that you're facing, so that you will be able, like, as you think or as you feel like you're speaking to someone else, you're speaking to yourself in reality. It will help you come out of the situation. It will help you to believe in yourself. Then the fifth thing is that start saying no. Many times that we are surrounded with friends, or we have a relationship with people of our age, or people that we've been friends for long. We don't want to disappoint them. So you'll find yourself most of the time saying yes, even when you don't mean it. So it's high time that you say what you mean. If it is a yes, let it be a yes. If it is a no, let it be a no. Do not say yes to just satisfy your friend. Keep in mind that this friend will not remain with you all through your life. So it's upon you to determine when to say yes and when to say no. Saying yes will to satisfy someone will not make you will make you overburdened, but that person will not feel the same thing that you're feeling. So it's upon you to know the times that you're supposed to say yes and the times that you're supposed to say no. So anytime that you feel like you should say no, say no. Let your friends know your mind. Speak your mind. Be free to speak your mind. Do not accept things just because you want to satisfy them. You have to learn to say no. Be free to speak your mind. This will help you to grow. But saying yes every time, that because you want your friends to be happy, yet yourself you are hurt, will not help you. In fact, that will drain you. it will not help you at all. So it's high time for you to say yes when necessary and say no when necessary. If you feel that something is not in order, do not force things. Don't let someone be happy because you accepted his or her idea. No. Let these people know that your idea also matters. If you're against their idea, let them know. Speak your mind. If you have a reason for doing something, let them know. Do not just accept it for them to love you. No, saying no will not uh, saying no will not break relationships. It will just relieve the burden that you would have. You know, the more you say yes when you're not meaning it, it will put you into a depression. It will make you to feel uh, it will make you to feel overwhelmed when you are not supposed to. So it's good to speak your mind. It's good to let people know what you think and why you think so. So be free to say your mind or speak your mind. Then another thing is that you have to give yourself a challenge. What do I mean here? Uh, when you feel nervous or afraid to do something and you have that strong self-esteem, you'll be able to take the risk. But when your self-esteem is too low, you may not be able to take the risk. So it's upon you to give yourself a challenge. Set a goal. Every time you achieve the goal that you've set, that is a milestone that you've made. That is how you are growing your self-esteem. You won't be the same. Every time you set a goal and you achieve the goal, it's a milestone. You believe in yourself. The negative thought that was in you is starting to go away. So it's good to set a goal and make sure that your goal is achievable. Your goal is measurable. And be specific. And set for yourself a time limit. When you have a specific goal, then nothing else will interfere you. You know, sometimes we plan for things, but when other things arises, when other things comes on our mind or our way, we start now thinking of doing other things first before coming back to what we had planned. So what you do, you have to be specific. If you're planning something, be specific to that thing. Set yourself a time limit so that you can be able to do it. So at the end of this period, you'll have achieved what you want. So from there, you are able to appreciate yourself. When you achieve what you had planned, you are able to appreciate yourself. And appreciating yourself means in this way, your self-esteem will not be the same. So you have to practice what you set, you put it in practice. Then, after setting yourself a challenge, make sure you are able to measure, or you can come back and check on what you've done, and tell yourself that I was able to do this and I was not able to do this. Let's say, for example, you had planned to join an exercise group, and you promised yourself that after every 2 weeks, you're going for these practices 3 times. If in the 2 weeks you've gone for 3 times or 4 times, you'll appreciate yourself. But if you go once, then another thing comes in, you fail to go for the other days, you will feel like you cannot make it. You'll feel discouraged. So it is good to set something that is achievable, that you are able to meet the goals, so that you cannot discourage yourself. From that, you will be encouraged, and every day your esteem will not remain the same. So it's high time that we determine our self-esteem. We know where we are and what we are supposed to do, and that will help us. Thank you.